We will start our software testing journey with why is testing necessary. We will talk about the cost of errors, causes of software defects, and testing and quality. Why is testing necessary? We all know very well that nowadays software programs are very complex and also the speed with which they are built is very high. Even the programs that we use on a day-to-day basis, different applications, devices, or systems, contain different bugs or problems or issues, and they had been really well tested before release. How would be the situations otherwise? Can you imagine what kind of damage could happen if the test process had not taken place? Taking this into consideration, it is clear that testing reduces the likelihood of failure, and in this way, we can make sure that the software was built according to the requirements. The costs of errors. In some cases, because of one single error, the layouts may be wrong. In any front-end application, website, or mobile app, the displayed information could be inappropriate, and also we can have differences between requirements and results. Other type of issue could be the calculation, which sometimes can be wrong. Wrong balance calculation, cash flow reports or refunds can be wrong. This can all mean losing money. But in extreme cases, a software error or a system error could cost human lives. We can have errors in medical devices implementation, pharmaceutical products, or self-driving cars. Causes of software defects and responses. No one is perfect, and we all make mistakes, but to correct it, we need to act responsible. Sometimes we have design or development or testing pressure because of deadlines or budget constraints. How to act in this situation? We need to establish the scope according to the resources available and to the deadlines. We all know that poor training causes issues in implementation. If we don't invest in human resources and learning, or if we don't care about team communication, then we can have serious problems. So, we need to invest in training people and good communication. To develop new software or new features, we need details. We need to think in a very complex way about the process, the functions of the final product. Also, sometimes the requirements are not clear, not properly documented or changed. This is a root cause and it needs to be fixed in the business department in such manner that business requirements should contain sufficient details for development. A common issue is this one. We make assumptions without cross-checking with business or clients. Sometimes we think that a button is displayed in a proper way or that a process should follow this path and not the other one, without asking questions to the business department, to the product management, or to the client. This can mean losing time, resources, and money. So, as a solution for this problem, do not make assumptions. Always ask questions. Sometimes there is no clear vision of the finished product when the development starts, and we need as much as information as possible to have a clear vision about the final product, about its functionality, and about its purpose. Unfortunately, objectives are sometimes redefined during the project's lifecycle. This can happen because the client changed his mind or because of some business changes, and we cannot prevent this. But if at all possible, this should not happen. Causes of software defects. We have two different categories. An error or a mistake is the action that a person does which produces an incorrect result. And we have the synonyms defect, fault, bug, problem, or error condition, which mean the same thing. To have a clear vision about error, defect, failure, consider this schema. We can see here that a human resource, a programmer, makes an error or a mistake. This error will create a defect, a bug, or a fault in the software, And if this defect is not found by the tester, this can cause a failure in the entire operation. Testing and quality. The goal of testing is to find defects in the system under test. And the benefits of testing are: if we find defects in the software using testing, the number of defects is reduced. If we have less bugs, this means that the quality is improved and software without bugs is more reliable. So, by testing, we measure the current quality of our software. Testing and quality. Now we will proceed with some definitions to understand better the testing and quality process, and we will start with quality. Each component, system, or process has to meet the specified requirements or customer expectations. The quality is this degree, is the way we measure how well we meet the final requirements of the product. Reliability. Software needs to perform according to its required functions in a specific period, under specific conditions, for a specific number of operations. By reliability, we understand the ability of our software to perform according to those needs. Usability. If we need to use a software, we need to understand it, and we need to learn it. Usability means exactly this capacity of software to be used according to its functionality and to be attractive to the user when it is used under specific conditions. Or, in fewer words, how easy to use is the software. Efficiency. According to the dictionary, efficiency means not to waste anything and to optimize everything. In software testing, efficiency means the software's capacity to meet its appropriate performance, using a specific amount of resources and under specific conditions. The next one is portability. How easy it is to transfer the application from a software or hardware environment to another software or hardware environment. Maintainability. When talking about maintainability, we need to answer these three questions. How easy can the software be modified to correct defects? How easy can the software be modified for new requirements? And how easy can the software be maintained in the future? Quality assurance. The part in the quality process which provides us with the confidence that the software requirements are fulfilled. In other words, using quality assurance, we make sure that the quality of the software is the required one. And now, how can we measure the quality? We will measure it using these few items. Correctness. Does the software perform like it should according to the specifications? Reliability. How many transactions were processed between failures? Usability. How easy to use is the software? Maintainability. How easy it is to maintain the software and how quickly maintenance changes can be made. Reusability. How easy it is to reuse the application components in another identical situation. Testability. How easy it is to test the applications. And also we have the legal requirements. So this is why testing is necessary. In the next video, we will talk about what is testing. Thank you.